Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of AoF6. Today we're going to be getting this large steam boiler set up. Got all of the little bits and pieces we need for that. In between episodes, this quarry has finished up and we got all sorts of ore in here now. Got plenty of iron, that's going to last us a while. And copper and tin will be good for all of that, was it bronze? Bronze, yeah, bronze that we need. Lots of coal. I do need some more coal dust to get processed because we do need that for resistors, I think it was. One of those things. And we've got this done, so we can grab those loot bags. And today we're going to get some of this electrical stuff done. Hopefully, we can even get to the point of getting an electric blast furnace set up. Not quite sure if we're going to have enough nickel for the Invar. That seems to be my biggest problem right now, nickel. Because the bronze drill... bronze drill does not give any sort of nickel ore, which is super unfortunate. Believe we need the steel drill to be getting nickel. Yeah, so there's that nickel ore. 18% chance with a steel drill. And I think we can almost make this. The big thing that we're missing right now is motors, which is simple enough, but we will need that polarizer to make the magnetic steel rod. And the tin cables, which, again, not too bad to make either. Another thing I'm looking forward to this episode is getting this assembler made. This will make life a lot easier for setting up some auto crafting of stuff. For example, let's see if we can find... Oh, we have 98 pages of recipes that we can use. I'm going to quick flip to the one I want to show you. So one of the more annoying things to make is bronze gears. Well, really any gear, actually. And this really simplifies that recipe by just breaking it down to bronze plates and bronze rings. It's a lot easier. And kind of the same for the bronze drill head, too. Actually, I think that's the same stuff, right? I guess it gets simplified because we get to make the bronze gears from this easier recipe. So overall, that's pretty good. I'm definitely looking forward to that. We will need some soldering alloy, which, if we take a look at it, is tin and lead. So it's actually not too bad. And then somehow we have to melt this down, I would guess. So that gives us the dust. Wait, did it just show me? Okay, yeah, so it gets melted down in the steam blast furnace. Cool. So we're definitely going to be getting some assemblers going today as well. And also in between episodes, I did a little bit of exploring, and I found this everlasting beef. It's kind of in a weird spot. Somewhere over here. If I can find it. Right here. There was this weird village. It was like a mushroom village, but it had overworld piglins that didn't get zombified in the sunlight. I don't know, it was super weird. They were hostile, there were tons of spawners everywhere, so I gathered up some of the spawners and got this nice piece of everlasting beef. So we'll get that cooked up and we will never have to worry about food again. Because this is pretty amazing. You eat it and then it just has like a small little cooldown. If we eat it, we can see. And it just has this cooldown. What's that, like 10 seconds or so? Not too bad for infinite food forever. And now I want to take a little bit of time just to kind of discuss what I want to do for the season here. So right now, this is where everything's at. This is definitely not going to be enough room. If we take a look at all of the challenges that we're trying to get done, just doing all of the modern industrialization stuff, that's going to take up way more room than the island we're on. Getting the angel ring and going through, let's say we need to go through all of Deeper and Darker, Spectrum, Ad Astra, Bosses of Mass Destruction, Piercing Paxels, more modern industrialization, just to get the angel ring. What else do we gotta do? We got the boss rush. There's all sorts of different bosses that we have to kill. Automating, 12 different kinds of food to get 2,500 of each. That's all gonna take a lot of space and a lot of automation, and there definitely is not enough room on this island. So what I do want to be getting into is the create mod. If I can spell create right, there we go, create. And it has trains. So I want to create some sort of central area that this island is going to be. So this will be item storage. And I'll have different areas kind of all around the island out here. So we could like have something going on in the village here for trading. We could have some sort of food production over here. We could have all of the modern industrialization stuff over here. And then trains will be bringing stuff back and forth to like this central hub on the island. So that's kind of the plan. And I should probably go sleep real quick before I get murdered by some mobs. So with that being said, it is time to rip apart all of the modern industrialization machines that we have over here now. And that's not quite what I wanted to do with that. But we're going to take all of this down. We're going to move it to, I think we're going to move over here. This seems like a good spot. And we might even start a little bit of create today, depending on how far we get into modern industrialization. And here we are across the way. Time to set up the first large steam boiler. And that is all put together now. Looks like it is valid. So let's grab some of this lignite coal dust, pop it in here. And that took all of it. Do these have... What's going on? Oh, this has 2 slots. Okay, I'm using a steel item input hatch now. And these have 2 slots instead of 1. Okay, so that should be on. Yep, looks like it is. Heating up, excellent. We're at max temperature already. And we are producing steam, excellent. So now just a matter of moving a few more machines over and getting those powered back up again. And there is everything moved over. I want to keep this mostly simple at this point since we are upgrading to the electric age in just a little bit here. So I don't want to get this too complicated. It's pretty much all still going to be manual. The only piping we have is for actually getting steam to everything. So once we have electric, then we'll get a more complicated system set up, and we'll have assemblers for the auto crafting, lots of item pipes running everywhere, and it will be super awesome. And right now the biggest problem is swimming across here. So I think with this done, we're actually going to kind of forget about the rest of the stuff for now. And I think it's time to get into create. Do we have a create quest? We do. Excellent. So first thing we're going to do is get ourselves some andesite alloy. Looks like I need some zinc nuggets, which means I need zinc ingots, which come from raw zinc and zinc dust, which I believe I have a bunch of this around. So I'm going to go grab that, get it smelted up, and we're going to get started with create. Up on top of this hill over here, where we can see our main island and all of our MI stuff, is where create stuff is going to live. So I've gone ahead, got a bunch of zinc ingots smelted up, and we should be able to go ahead and craft up... Did I do that wrong? Oh no. Oh, you know what it is? These are ingots. We need nuggets. Okay, well I certainly have a lot of those. Cool, there we go. First andesite alloy. That finishes the first quest. And we get some create common loot bags. These could be interesting. What is in here? A couple of cogwheels. Cool. So that is what we need to get started with. So let's make some shafts. Probably a good start. And then we're also going to want to make some more cogwheels. Ooh, not that. The shaft, and then I think that. So if we make 8 small ones. And we can also make, oh, we're going to need some more wood for that. We're also going to want 8 large ones, and that'll complete the first few quests here. And now we have some XP, another loot bag, cool. We got our cogwheels for another loot bag. Let's open up both of those real quick. Okay, and that gave us some andesite encased large cogwheels. And some more large cogwheels. Cool. Next on the quest log, I just kind of want to get a lot of this out of the way because it'll give us some really good starting stuff, I think. We'll definitely want a water wheel. Looks like this wants us to make 2. Yes, I have some more wood. Turn a bunch of these into slabs. And boom. 2 water wheels, another quest done. Bucket of water. That's actually pretty handy since I did not think to bring a bucket of water over here. Let's clear out all of the MI stuff for now. We don't need that. Also gonna need some andesite alloy casings, so we'll just strip all of that wood, pop on some andesite alloy, and there we go. We are into the andesite age. And that only gave me an achievement. That is not as helpful as I thought it would be. Okay, this is some weird starting stuff. Like, this is not what I would consider beginner stuff. I mean, it's useful stuff, but okay, I guess we'll need a compass to actually make that. And the one turns into the other. Okay. Diving boots and helmet. I don't think we really need that. We'll make it just so we can get the loot bags in a second here. I do need to go find some kelp. I haven't actually seen any down here. I know there's another ocean over here. So maybe this is a good spot to go to get that. And it looks like there's actually a pirate ship over there. So let's take a quick detour, grab some kelp, and maybe raid this pirate ship as well. Okay, and here is the pirate ship. Let's see if there is any sort of easy way to get on board. Okay, well, getting on board looks like there's already some easy to get to loot. TNT is good, gunpowder is good. Probably don't need the rest of that. And let's see if we can not die to all of these guys. Oh, there are all sorts of pillagers on board here. Are they shooting me? Healing? Are those just slowness? What are they? I don't know what's going on. What are the red arrows? It seems not ideal for whatever they're doing. They're not really doing any damage to me at all. Okay, let's see what we got. We got some emeralds and diamonds, some iron gear, not particularly great. Gunpowder's good. We'll take the iron, always taking the iron. Never can have too much iron. Gunpowder, TNT. Yeah, okay. Nothing too amazing. Let's see what is below decks. Woo! Somebody who actually hurts. Ouch. Oh, and there's more of them. Oh, there's a spawner over there. That's kind of a problem. Make it difficult to get back there. But I think in this case, I have so many spawners, I think we're just going to break this one. Oh, perfect. Cool. Okay, let's see what that loot gives us. That's a fat lot of nothing. Okay. And let's see what's in here. What is that? A galaxy starfish. Interesting. I don't think we actually need that for anything. More fish. More fish. More fish. And more fish. Okay, well, pirate ship's not particularly worth plundering unless it happens to be the first structure you run into. But even then, you're probably not equipped to actually handle that. Okay, well, we've got the kelp. Let's go back. And let's also make it daytime now as well. Back over here in the crate area, now I've got some kelp, so we can go ahead and put together some belts. And we're off to the races for... Oh, did I make enough? I need to make 8 of them. Okay. Well, I'm going to make some more of those. And what I'm also going to do is put together, I think, everything before kind of brass. So we're going to skip the burner and the basin for now. So we're going to stop at all of these mechanical tools. So we'll get all of those crafted up. We'll get these things done. Finish up the belts. I think we're going to... Oh, they're just copper. So yeah, we're going to do those. And then we're going to go here, and then I think we start needing brass. Yeah, so we need a brass nugget. So we're going to skip the filters, and we'll get to that later. Over here, I think everything is simple enough, so we can get all of these done. Oops, I did not mean to pin that. And then we get all of these done as well, and the stuff up on top. So, yeah, I think we're going to stop at the haunted bell, too, because that's going to require... some haunting and a bell, which is a lot of brass. So pretty much get as much as I can without requiring brass. Does an item vault require? Oh, that's really easy, actually. Maybe we'll start putting together some item vaults, too? Yeah, so basically this stuff is what we're going to go through. Stop before brass. Be back when I'm done. And here it all is. That is a lot of stuff. That was a lot of crafting. But it gives us a really good start into Create, and it gives us a lot of rewards to collect up. And that leaves us with a lot of loot bags. We got 29 commons, 1 rare. Let's take a look at the rare first. That wasn't really anything rare, but okay. And let's just kind of spam click all of these, and we'll see what we get. Okay, cool. So that is a lot of stuff, and this is going to be great for getting started. Now that we have a bunch of Create stuff, I want to take this cart assembler to an AE2 Meteor and see if I can pick up some of the flawless quartz over there. That'd be super cool if we could get it. Here is what used to be a meteorite. I cleared it all out and got it down to the flawless budding Certus quartz. And I want to see if this cart assembler can pick this up. So it looks like we actually got to do a little bit more digging here. Alright, it's all together. Got a cart assembler attached directly to the flawless budding. Let's see if that works. And I didn't bring a wrench, did I? So it looks like it worked. That should still be flawless. Yep, that's still flawless. So we can bring it back. I just didn't bring a wrench. I suspect this won't work. Nope, we need to create wrench. Okay, good job, Striker. Be right back when I bring one. Alright, I'm back with a wrench, and we should just be able to pick that up, right? Maybe? It's a contraption. That shift? Did I get it? Yep, there we go. Minecart contraption. Awesome, let's get the rest of this picked up, and we'll go back to the base, and we should be able to have some nice flawless Certus. On my way back to my base, I just stumbled across this guy, which is a portal for the mine cells mod. And I believe one of the bosses that we have to kill for the final achievement is in here. Yeah, so taking a look here, this last one down here, the Conjunctivius, found in the mine cells dimension. See Adventurer Quest chapter. Let's actually go take a look at that real quick. Adventurer. So one of these, yes, mine cells. So it actually has an artifact loot bag as a reward. So all we have to do is visit that dimension. So I think we're going to do that, but not right now. We're definitely going to do that next episode. Probably one of the first things we do next episode. And back at base here with the same setup. All we have to do now is replace this Certus quartz block with our new contraption here. Is that the right spot? Yes, that should be. So we just gotta put the rail down. Put down our cart assembler. Our contraption. And what do we need to do? I think that's it, right? I can just take it apart now? Ooh, not go into the cart. That's not what we want to do. Nope, still don't. Okay. Now we just gotta take this all apart. And we have flawless budding Certus right where we want it. Cool. So one thing we can get rid of in this setup now is the formation plane. Since we're never actually going to be forming anything. This thing's just going to sit here all the time. We don't actually need this annihilation plane either anymore. All we need is this annihilation plane. So that super simplifies the system. And with all of those create goodies crafted up, in between episodes here, I'm going to go ahead, set up a few simple create machines. Just need some simple stuff like maybe a wheat farm and possibly a tree farm. I think those are kind of all the basics that I need. Get a few conveyor belts set up for a little bit automated processing of the create machines. Yeah, so I'm going to do that. And we're going to call this the end of the episode. Next episode, we're going to do a little bit of boss hunting. And hopefully we'll get a train put together as well. See you guys then.